Green light. Green light. Green light. There we go. Right. So we're going to create a table. Now, this will be recorded, so if people are not sure, you can use this for your revision. Okay? If you've already done this, fine. Yes. Where will we find the recordings? I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Sorry, Scott. Now, for those who've already started doing stuff, great. You carry on. Yes, you keep going. I'm not going to sort of ask you to stop and wait. But for everybody else, we're going to go to Create, and we're going to go to Table Design. Now, this is going to be the first table that we create. Now, how many tables have you got to create? 3. What are they called? Customer, support request, and what's the other one? Technician data. Do you call it anything different from what they've given you? No. Do you change the field names from anything they've given you? No. Okay. So what are you going to do first? First field name. Let's start with the customer table. What's the first thing we're going to put in? ID. Are we just going to call it ID, or are we going to customer underscore ID? Good. All right. So I'm going to quickly we'll do one together.
John, just before we do that, can you just point people to a particular thing? Now, all this thing, these field names and table names, you've already declared these before in your data dictionary. At this point, you should be having that open in the background so that you can create directly from it, so they match your designs. Okay?
Absolutely. Tommy makes a really, really good point here. All the work we've done over the last 2 weeks has led you to this point. Now, I've selected auto number here, okay, because I want it to be an incremental figure. I don't want it to be repeated. Now, the other thing I want to do is, Scott Smith, if you just click in that bit there. Sorry, yeah, it's all right. You see the little grey boxes on the left-hand side next to the field name? So just here. If I click there, what do I get at the top? Primary key. A primary key. If Scott Smith clicks that, what do I get in it? A little key. Yeah, that's it. I've created a field name with a data type and a primary key. Now, a couple of things I want you to look at before we go any further. So, customer name, will you please, Scott? Just a reminder, why is it customer name and not customer forename, surname? Because it's a business company. Yeah, thank you, Levi. Levi actually said because it's a business company. I said some other words that didn't come out right. He's absolutely right. Now, Scott Smith's just gone up to the top. Just go up. Right, we've got customer name and we've got short text. That's right, because we can't specify what it is. Now, Scott Smith's going to go down to the bottom, and we've got field size. Currently set to 255. Do we think that's appropriate? No. So you're going to look at your designs, you're going to look at what you put in, and you're going to make it a little bit smaller. Yes? Now, probably, I don't know, yeah, 25. Now, there's no format, there's no input mask, because it's a company name, yes? They could be called the Large Cheese and Biscuits Company, yes, for all I care. We don't know. But when we get to things like, they haven't got a date of birth, but can you just put customer date of birth in? Obviously, you're gonna fill this bit out. I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to shut up. I want these to be short little videos that you can revise from. So if we go date and time, although please do not put customer date of birth in. It's not a field. Scott's going to go down to the bottom when he's got date of birth selected. There we go. Right. Now, at the top here, we've got format. Now, if he goes across, there should be a drop-down box. There we go. He's going to have to come all the way back across. The format is where you specify how you want it to look. Now, you could do it through an input mask, but use the tools that are there. Generally, short date. However, for the request table, do we use short date or do we use general? Why? Because we have the time as well. Spot on. But if we don't specify it, yes, when we screenshot it, it won't be there. So when you screenshot your table design, screenshot the top bit where Scott's been working and the bottom bit. Yes, any formatting for specific fields. Now I'm going to stop there and I'm going to default to to Aaron, Tommy, Scott and myself. And you guys are going to build all three tables. Once you've built all three tables, I don't want you to build the relationships because that's a whole different conversation. So you're going to make sure you've got appropriate field names that match your data dictionary and match the task. You're going to make sure they've got appropriate data types and any validation, any input masks, validation rules, type checks, etc. in there. Okay? I'm going to give you, what, 20 minutes to do that?